How's it going, everybody? Tony here from Kapowcast, bringing you another action figure review. Today we are finishing up the Spider-Man Retro Wave with Green Goblin. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? I have to say that I'm not... what's the wording? I'm not super excited for this figure just because I already have the Marvel Legends Green Goblin from that one wave, whatever wave that was. I don't remember which wave it was now. So this is kind of just going with the collection of the cartoon stuff. So it's, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. So let's just jump right into it. You got your Spider-Man Retro Wave packaging here with your 90s Spider-Man cartoon logo up there at the top. You got your Marvel Comics 90s logo over there in the corner. Your character display billboard taken out by the Daily Bugle showing the Green Goblin cartoon animation. And then your figure right there in the plastic prison. And then, of course, you don't have back sides up or down, but you have the back of this card right there, which shows the rest of the line and the figures that we have already reviewed, so you can check those out. You got your character artwork over there at the top. You have the alternate head switch artwork over here on the side, and of course your read up on the Green Goblin. So if you want to read that, make sure to pause and do that now. And that is it for the packaging. Let's get this green mamma jamma out of here and let's check them out. And there we go, folks. We got Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, out of package. And I mean, that's it, man. It's pretty much what you see. I'm sorry to sound so lackluster about it. I think he's cool, and he definitely, you know, it's kind of a freshened up look, and kind of goes more with, you know, the paint scheme goes with a little bit more with the cartoon and the retro line. But other than that, this is essentially just a repaint of the first Green Goblin. But there are some changes and some retooling that I can see pulling it out of package. But not much. There's really just a little bit. But for accessories, he is also a little bit light. I'm noticing a kind of a trend here with these retro waves is that the accessories are very, very little. But he comes with this Norman Osborn normal faced. I do wish that it was a little bit more to the cartoon, where it was kind of like that red and black ordeal in his hair. Like, I just don't understand what was happening there. If it was just some sort of like bad dye job or what exactly, but this looks good. I'm glad to actually have a Norman Osborn head. That was the one kind of downside, is that my Green Goblin, I don't know what happened with the heads. It's a sad day because they didn't give us the crazy screaming Norman Osborn head, which that's a bummer. So it comes with that, and then obviously comes with his pumpkin bomb here, which I do enjoy this rendition of the pumpkin bomb, to be perfectly honest. It's probably something with the green smoke coming out of its head, but definitely prefer this over the one that comes with Hobgoblin. This one, which is essentially, it's, yeah, can't tell. No, this is a little bit different. It's not fully different, but it is a little bit different. So I do prefer the Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs over Hobgoblin's. That's the one kind of like a plus side the Green Goblin has over the Hobgoblin, in my opinion, because I'm more of a Hobgoblin fan. And then, of course, he comes with his trusty Goblin Glider, which essentially this is the same Goblin Glider that came with the first one. Oh, maybe it's not. There's a it's a little different. It almost looks smaller in comparison. I can't really... Yeah, it's a little, there's a couple things that are just a little bit smaller, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit... Yeah, that's about the same. It looks like just the tailpipe maybe is smaller, but this new one has a little ball dilly thing that you can use the Red Goblin stand and the stand that came with the what was that? It was the Star Wars vehicle, the little speeder. Oh, the speeder bike from Return of the Jedi. It had one of these come with it too, so you can use that, or you obviously use these flight stands. I choose the flight stands just because you can't get much height with those other stands. But there is a little bit of a repaint as well. We'll look at this glider first off for the close-up inspections. There is a repaint to this glider. This one is just kind of a bland gray silver type deal from the old one. This one has more of a gunmetal look to it, and maybe a light black wash, kinda. But I do like this gunmetal paint. This looks really cool. I don't know if that's the paint or if it's got a little bit of marbling here on the front there. All right, now we'll take a look at Green Goblin here. You can tell new head sculpt, obviously, if you couldn't tell that much. I freaking love these ears, man. These are outrageous. And I love how the hood goes up instead of down and kind of off to the side like they normally do. Just because that gives it kind of more of a, I don't know, a better look when you're flying on the glider. The eyes, I don't know about the eyes. I don't know if it's the white dot up there in the eye or not, but it looks a little bit off. It's weird because I kind of remember him having green eyes. I just rewatched the series too. You'd think I remember this, but, or not green eyes, yellow eyes. And then you got this weird kind of handkerchief scarf ordeal. Like, I guess it's supposed to be the top of the shirt there, but it's free floating. Like Mike says all the time, like, why couldn't you just hit a little dab of glue and just like stick it there? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, just something so simple. So that is free floating, and it will move on you. So I might actually start adding a little dab of glue to it. You got his pouch, which is a different shade of fluorescent from his body. If I recall, I thought these were the same. They were supposed to be the same color. This is a pretty bright green. I dig it, but I can see why some people may not dig it. I am a green guy, so of course I am gonna be all for a bright green. No serious issues, no butt wrinkles on this guy. That's how you tell he's the same mold. But real quick before we move on, let's do some comparisons. Obviously, here is your older Green Goblin with a more wicked kind of face going on here. Obviously, you got the same body in pretty much every aspect. Same boots. Same satchels or purse or man purse or what's it called? A merce. You got the same butts, same backs. I don't know why, but this guy's back looks a little beefier. Maybe it isn't the same. I don't know. This one looks a little different. So maybe this is a different upper torso. Just slightly different, a little bit slimmer. He doesn't have the weird thing. He kind of has the weird bandana type hat there, which I'm not a super fan of. He's got the creepier eyes. He's got super long ears. He's got super long ears, but they look like different sculpts. But yeah, you got old Goblin, new Goblin, old Goblin, new Goblin, old Goblin, new Goblin, old. Let's get to articulation. All right, so for articulation, no new tricks here. Heads on ball joint, go all the way around. You can go down that much, which that's a kind of weird amount. You can go up that much. Is there oh no. I thought maybe there was a second neck cut in there so you could turn the neck. It does kind of give you a little bit of tilt this way and that way. And then your arms can go out that much. You can go around all the way. Got your bicep cut there. You got your double jointed elbows, which same thing again. It gets hindered over here at the bicep. You got your swivel on your wrist. You got your wrist hinge there. You got your abdomen crunch, which can go forward that much and then back that much. You got your waist swivel. You got your thigh cut up top here. You got your double jointed knees. You got your boot cut there, which is very well hidden. You got your ankle hinge with your maybe rocker. Yeah, you got your rocker in there with it as well. And that is gonna do it. Oh, no drop down legs, drop down thighs, or drop down hips, whatever they are. Drop down something or another. Drop down, give me 20. That's what I'm saying. And that'll do it for the articulation. Let's get some friends out here. Have a potty. Alright, there we have Gobby with the rest of his wave mates. We have, starting from your left, Gwen Stacy. We have the new Spider-Man. We have Gobby himself, Electro, Peter Parker, and Armored Daredevil. That is the wave, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first Spider-Man retro wave, and hopefully not the last. And for those not paying attention, here we have the new Green Goblin next to the old Green Goblin. And there we got the old Gobby next to his, I would say, villain arch nemesis, in my opinion, Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. And there's the Green Goblin next to Pizza Spider-Man. Fine. And here we got the Green Goblin next to the Hobgoblin, hoping for a future Spider-Man wave where we get a Hobgoblin, one of these variations, but have him a little bit more, you know, cartoon oriented. Wishful thinking? And I think that'll about close out this review here. Like I said, I'd probably be a little bit more excited with this Goblin if I didn't already have that first Goblin, seeing as how this guy is basically just a repaint, maybe a little bit of retooling. I can't really tell. My eye is not super keen on that. But I do enjoy it. I do like the new head sculpt. I think that that is a giant plus. The lack of the Norman screaming head is a definite negative, but that's only in my book, and that's because I'm biased. I will say that this retro wave in particular for me was a blast. I pretty much enjoyed every single solitary figure. If you haven't checked out the rest of the reviews, I'll link the playlist right here, and you can check them out. And yeah, man, that's it. That's all she wrote for the Spider-Man retro wave. This is the last figure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, who was your favorite figure in the line? Tell me who was your favorite down in the comments below. Or, you know, just don't do it like most people do. And if you like this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that bell for notifications so you're notified every time we drop a video. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.